Hey everybody, it's me again, Liz Hicks with Tattered Angels, and I'm here to show you yet again our Glimmer Glam. This time I have my husband working the camera so we can get zoomed in, and I'm hoping to help you capture just how gorgeous the glimmer and the glitter is in this glam. All right, I'm going to go ahead and take Be Positive here. This is a beautiful red, and you can see on the bottom all that gorgeous glitter on there. I don't know, can you see that? Ah, it almost fell out of my hand. And you can see on top the label will show you exactly the color that will be produced. All these labels start off white, and we go ahead and glaze them over so that you can see exactly what the product will look like on white. In order to get it all nice and shaken up, with this product you can just go ahead and tap it, shake it up and down, whatever you like to do, and you can see that you're going to get just a gorgeous, gorgeous glitter and a gorgeous glimmer. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and work on our chip tiles here. This is one of our travel chip tiles. They're 4x7 chipboard pieces that are embossed. They have a beautiful ivory base, and the finish on it is like an eggshell finish. So if you think about if you were to pick paint for your house and you go from eggshell, flat eggshell to semi-gloss to gloss, this would be kind of like an eggshell finish. So it's going to have a little bit of a matte, but yet a little gloss to it. So this works in your benefit when you glimmer mist or glimmer glam or glimmer glaze or chalkboard glimmer mist over it, whatever medium you choose to use. It won't soak up immediately into your chipboard, but yet it won't just pill up into little pools like it would on glossy chipboard. So you kind of have the best of both worlds with this kind of chipboard. And this is the way all of our chipboard is. It all has this beautiful ivory finish that'll show you that beautiful color as well as that nice little eggshell finish. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit of Hayride. You can see that the Hayride is just a really pretty brown with a nice beautiful golden glitter and a green glimmer. Has that nice opalescent color to it. I love, love, love the opalescent colors. And that's what I love about all of Tattered Angels products is that it's not just a pearl glimmer. You get tons and tons of different colors of the glimmer. The glimmer, we customize them using, we customize them ourselves using tons of different varieties of glimmers, creating just those beautiful colors that you know and love. Now, I'm going to admit I'm a little lazy right now. I don't feel like getting up to get a paintbrush. So I'm just going to go ahead and pour this. When you buy this in the store, this is actually just a prototype bottle. They'll be screen printed, and what you'll find is that it actually will have a dauber inside that you can pull out the glimmer glaze. So like I said, I'm lazy. I'm just going to go ahead and take a paper towel and kind of just cover my page. What I'm going to do too is blend it with some glimmer mist so that I can just get a full coverage. I'm going to add just a little more of the glam. And what's great about these products, Glimmer Glam, Glimmer Glaze, and the Chalkboard Glimmer Mist have all been created to use with the Glimmer Mist. Now this is still a little green, so I'm going to go ahead and just add a little more Hayride to just warm it up. Oh, I guess a lot more Hayride. And I'm just going to go ahead and blend it in. And that's what's great, if you don't like what you see, you just keep adding more until you get the finish that you like. And you can see that my beautiful paper towel, and as you know, I never ever throw away these paper towels. If you watch my video on crepe paper, ruffles, flowers, you'll see just what I do with these paper towels. These are a hidden jewel, so don't throw this away. All right, now that I have the base of my chip tile done, I have a little bit of rustic glimmer glam back here that I'm just going to go ahead and take and basically just rub in to the edges and really just get those nice and warm. I'm going to create somewhat of a vignette across It just kind of warms up the edges a little bit. So you can see, I just have a really cute little vignette there. I'm going to give this, and this is actually almost dry. The Glimmer Mist is probably what is taking a little bit longer to dry since it's soaking into chipboard. I actually have another chip here that I've already started, and what I did is I took our Chandelier Glimmer Glam, and I'm going to show this to you here. I hope you can see just how gorgeous. Let me get it nice and mixed up for you here. Can you see this color there? Alright, how about that? Does that work better? How about there? That might be a little bit better. Yeah, no? Okay. Alright, that's probably about as good as it's going to get. This here is a clear base with a really beautiful glimmer and a kind of a crystal glitter. This here is one of my favorites. What I did is I actually went ahead and just put it across the top there, and I went through with our rustic Glimmer Glam on the luggage and across the edges, and then I went over it with an ink pad to highlight all that embossing. Now, since it's all dry, this will actually go ahead and act as a resist, both the rustic, which is the beautiful brown here, and the Chandelier, which is that gorgeous crystal. When I go over it with Glimmer Mist, it'll go ahead and resist it. So I'm going to go ahead and just mist over the top. And I'm going to use Patina and Riptide. And of course, my favorite technique, taking a paper towel, going over the top of it, picking up all that excess moisture. And voila. So what you'll see is the white is still white because it's coated in the crystal or the Chandelier Glimmer Glam, and the little luggage down here again stayed brown, but yet what's cool is that little parts, the little crevices, just held the glimmer of the Riptide in there, so it kind of makes it look a little jeweled. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and bring this chip back now that it's dried a little bit. What I can do is show you how to highlight all of that beautiful embossing with your ink pad. Now I just have a regular crummy old ink pad. This one actually is, again, my favorite, StazOn. I love, love, love my StazOn inks. But it's kind of a little bit older, which I actually like. I like my ink pads. I like having just that one ink pad that's just, you know, it's old and dry, and the reason for that is because it's old and it's dry, it will just add little small increments of ink to your project, so you don't have to worry about getting it too saturated. You can just keep building and building and building, which is what I'm doing here. Now, if my ink pad was really, really juicy, I would be getting ink all over in places that I really don't want to get ink. So this is applying just enough ink. And I'm going to go right over. And you want to make sure that it's just parallel. And I think this ink pad could even be just a little bit drier, and that would be just fine with me. This one might be just a little juicy, but it still gets all that highlighting on there. So you can see what I did with this one, again, was I started off by pouring the Glimmer Glam in Hayride, and then I blended it with the Sweet Clover and added more Glimmer Glam in the Hayride to go ahead and warm it up, and then I inked it. All right, there's our two samples here. And for more pictures on these, go ahead and go to our blog at www.mytatteredangels.com. Check out our blog or educator's blog, depending on where we decide to put them up. Both have great sources of inspiration. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this. And check out our blog, both our main blog, which is, again, mytatteredangels.com. You can check up at the top where it says blog, or up at the top where it says educators. Either one will give you a great source of information and inspiration. Thanks.